Welcome back to Haribon Podcast. In this week's mystery of the histories, unfolding the truth of the past, we will unfold the secrets brought upon by Dr. Jose Rizal because one of our mysterious guests has decided to present a mysterious poem that is apparently written by Dr. Jose Rizal.
Yes, and tonight we will look behind the thought of Rizal in this certain poem and how it affects us in our today's generation.
Last week, when did we talk about last week? We talked about Mi Retiro. Yes, that's right. It was all about Rizal's life while he was exiled in Dapitan. And while it was talked about by different presenters, uh, it is important to note about how Rizal's life really impacted his time at Rizal and how he is now in today's times, especially with this poem.
Yes. And as our sender seems perplexed and amazed with our great deduction with the last episode, our guest decided to come here to our studio to personally pass another poem of Rizal called Mi Ultimo Adios.
What is that poem?
In 1896, Mi Ultimo Adios is a poem written by Rizal and was said to be hidden inside his lamp, passed to his sister in their last visit before he was exiled. The said poem was claimed by Father Mariano de Canay, as the said poem was published in the newspaper named La Independencia. Mi Ultimo Adios has been translated into many languages. Its Bahasa translation would be recited by Indonesian revolutionaries fighting the Dutch during the War of Independence.
So, ayun yung nangyari sa sinulat niyang poem partner. Kaya siya tinawag na Mi Ultimo Adios kasi, ayun, sinulat siya ni Rizal nung mamamaalam na siya. No? Tinago niya pa nga sa lampara no?
Firing squad. Mahanap pa nila.
How notable.
Number one enemy ng mga Spaniard.
Yes.
Kahit hindi. Akala pa nila, nabuhay pa siya.
Seems like our topic for tonight is not easy to break down, no?
Very much. But it is a challenge that we are ready to unfold into. But we just don't know where this will take us.
Pero before we fully start our podcast for tonight or kung ano mang oras sa inyo, let's have an introduction first para sa mga listeners natin tsaka viewers na bago.
Alright, okay then.
Mauna ka na, partner.
Sige,
Okay, mauna ka na.
Hi, good evening, afternoon, or morning. Anong sinapanood to? I am Josh Kirby Rambaud.
And I am Limuel Marisi de Rojas, partner in unfolding the mystery for tonight. So, sino nga ba si Rizal and bakit siya popular dito sa atin, sa Pilipinas? Sabi nga ng iba, hindi siya talaga yung national hero natin.
Siyempre, ano naisip mo? National hero nga sa Amerika Kino-claim pa.
Pero totoo kaya yun? May mga nagsasabi kasi si Bonifacio daw yung Bonifacio daw yung national hero natin.
It's a whole can of worms.
Yeah.
May national hero ba talaga tayo? Yan yung tanong. Pero, he still deserved regardless of us being our national hero.
Tama ka naman dyan, partner.
Jose Rizal, or Jose Protasio Rialonda Alonzo Mercado Rizal, is the seventh child of Mr. Francisco Rizal and Mrs. Teodora Alonzo Rialonda, with their 11 children in the Rizal family. He was born on June 19, 1861, in Calamba, Laguna, and carries the nickname Pepe or Pepito. He traveled country after another to explore and cultivate his skill and become a doctor and a writer who wrote 2 novels named Dolly Mitangere and El Filibusterismo. Rizal is an ilustrado who wants to change the Philippines through reforms and right governance, without unnecessary killings and unreasonable revolution. For him, what the Philippines needed was reforms and guidance from Spaniards, and not a revolution against them.
Wow, that intro was so informative. My God. But it is an intro that you guys are well acquainted with throughout episodes in the installation of the entire works and written books of Rizal.
Yeah, it sure played out as much as it can be. So anyways, sure ako excited na yung mga listeners natin kasi meron tayong guest for tonight.
Very, very mysterious guest. And I
Yeah.
think for our mystery about people in studios, we should introduce that mystery guest to this podium right away.
Mysteries of the History.
Unfolding the truths of the past. As we commemorate the death of Dr. Jose Rizal in this coming December 30, we will now unfold the mystery of the poem Mi Ultimo Adios as part of this month's feature.
Mystery guest, what do you have for us? I mean, we know we've already introduced Rizal multiple times, but can you go in detail? Like, how did you know about the letter? How did you attain the letter?
So, as you have said in the introduction, this came with a lamp. The lamp was from Rizal, passed to her sister Trinidad when they visited him with his mother, Chidora Alonso, and her sisters Lucia, Josefa, Maria, and Narcisa, and their two nephews. And since then, it was passed down from generations to generations to protect and preserve this lamp.
What did they do with the lamp?
Anong nakita nila dun sa letter?
Yes, but they opened it at home since the guards didn't know that there was a letter inside. So, as they opened it, inside was written, as you have said earlier, it was an unsigned, untitled, and undated poem of 14 five-line stanzas. This poem contains his patriotism as he expressed his love for his country. He also emphasized that true patriotism may require the ultimate sacrifice, such as that, and one should be expected no returns and bitterness, but only offer pride and fulfillment in sacrificing or giving his life for his country. Additionally, he expressed in this poem how he hopes that the future generation, just like us, would achieve freedom and independence for which he and the others fought for. With this, Rizal believed that death is inevitable and is a natural part of our life. And also for him, it is a great opportunity to be part of the earth that fully nourished him. He found solitude in knowing that his death won't just go in vain.
Okay. So, to summarize what you just have said, I think that Rizal's Mi Ultimo Adios is a powerful testament kung gaano siya ka-devoted sa country natin, sa Pilipinas. For me, it serves as a timeless reminder ng mga sacrifices niya na ginawa para sa ating mga Pilipino para makalaya tayo sa pagmamahal niya sa atin at sa bayan natin.
Yes, you're right. That basically sums up Dr. Jose Rizal as a person. The Rizals reproduced copies of the poem and sent them to Rizal's friends in the country and abroad. In 1897, Mariano Ponce in Hong Kong had the poem printed with the title Mi Ultimo Pensamiento. Father Mariano Dacanay, who received a copy of the poem while a prisoner in Bilibid, published it in the first issue of La Independencia on September 25, 1898, with the title Ultimo Adios.
Wow, from that discussion that happened, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I am a stan for Jose Rizal. I think that he would be a great leader compared to what we have today, and it really just goes to show that you don't have to be, anyone that's you don't need to be a person that has a lot of achievements or done anything to be a great hero, just like Rizal. But I believe you have a question throughout all that voiceovers.
Tama ka dyan, partner. Meron akong very intriguing question.
Very intriguing.
Yes. So, sa lahat ng nangyari, sa bansa natin, merong war, martial law, at kung ano-anong pagbabago sa politika ng Pilipinas. paano mo nagawa na i-keep yung letter na yon at maano lang sa'yo, matago ba ng for how many years sa kamay mo?
Sa akin ba yan o sa guest natin? Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Wala naman sa'yo yung letter eh.
Sana lang.
So, this lamp was given to me from a friend of mine. She entrusted this lamp to me together with a letter to continue the tradition of keeping the lamp safe since she was the last descendant from the Rizal family.
So, ayun partner, siguro mag-break muna tayo.
Break na tayo?
O, break na tayo.
Break tayo ba?
Ayoko na sa'yo.
Ay.
Hindi, joke lang. Mag-ano muna tayo.
Oo,
Magko-commercial
commercial
partner.
break.
Siyempre, di kita
Akala ko
iiwan.
anong break? Akala ko
So,
relationship
ayun.
wise.
Magko-commercial muna tayo kasi bathroom break muna.
Bathroom break? Oh, pwede
Ano na yung ano ko eh. Puno na eh. Yung storage. Kaya, ayun. So, ayun. Okay na. Na-drain na yung tangke ko.
5 minutes na?
5 minutes. 6 minutes na nga eh.
7 minutes pa tayo.
Yes.
Mga usapan natin. But we are finally back with our 5-minute ad break. I hope you were able to process all of that visual information over the voiceovers. Ano ba yung nangyari?
Parang nawala, partner. Parang naiihi ko rin.
Alam ko na. Okay. To refresh our memories, ang nangyari is yung paano na-discover yung Mi Ultimo Adios. Di ba? Nasa
Tama.
binigay niya.
Kailangan ko lang talaga ng kickstart kahit di ako motor.
Kickstart? Kick
Oh,
kita?
yeah.
Sige.
Huwag naman malakas ha.
Tapos nito sa ending.
Ayun, pinag-aralan din natin yung ano. Yung kung paano na ano.
Ano?
Tawag doon?
Ano?
Ay, hindi.
Anong secret to? Secret mo ba to nila Jose Rizal?
Hindi naman.
Gusto ko naman maging included sa anong pinaggagawa nyo Pero, ang tanong naman, partner,
Anong tanong?
ano kaya yung sinisimbolize ng lamp or yung lampara sa farewell message? Kasi bakit niya tinago doon?
The lamp symbolizes light, enlightenment, and hope. This symbolizes Rizal's role as an advocate of education and intellectual awakening. It also represents the knowledge he shared, which still continues to inspire others up until this generation. This lamp represents the hope shining amidst the darkness of oppression. It replicates Rizal's belief that despite his death, his ideals would lighten the path for future generations to achieve freedom of justice. And as this lamp and the poem create safekeeping for his historic work, the act underscores the symbolic connection between the physical space of Fort Santiago and Rizal's enduring message of hope and patriotism. To share the contents of the poem Mi Ultimo Adios, let me say to you the opening lines in his final farewell in his original poem and hear his thoughts about it. Adiós, patria adorada, región de sol querida, perla del mar de oriente, nuestro perdido Edén. A darte voy alegre la triste mustia vida, y fuera más brillantes, más fresca, más florida. También por ti la diera por tu bien. En campos de batalla, luchando con delirio, otros te dan sus vidas sin duda, sin pesar. El sitio nada importa, ciprés, laurel o lirio. Cadalso o campo abierto, combate o cruelo martirio, lo mismo es si lo piden la patria y el hogar. Yo muero cuando ve que el cielo se colora y al fin anuncia el día tras lo brego capuz. Si grana necesitas para teñir tu aurora, verte la sangre mía derramala en buen hora y dorela un reflejo de un sanciente luz.
We're going to discuss yung
Okay.
Oy!
Oy! Par!
Ano yan? Binahin mo na ba yung Miracle
Oo!
Bakit nakaganyan?
Ilaw mo yan eh!
Saksakan? Saan yung saksakan?
Par!
Ano yan? Ano yan? Ano
yung
naman
mic mo,
yan?
pre. Yung mic mo, pre. Baka di ka marinig eh.
Okay
Ano yan? Ano yan?
Okay lang.
Ano yan, pre?
Oy,
Ano yan?
ano yan?
Envelope?
Oh, envelope. Ikaw ba nang dito?
Hindi.
May bata ba dito?
Wala, tayo lang dalawa lang dito eh.
Hindi mo to.
Baka si Jose Rizal.
Hindi kaya.
Hoy. Tabi mo.
Oy. No offense.
Gagalaw ka na naman ha,
Pero
kanisa.
patay na sila sa Rizal. Tayo buhay pa.
Oo. Matakot ka sa buhay.
May baril sila eh.
Ano yan, pare?
Walang. Yan lang, yung laman.
Buksan ko na. Oh,
Ay.
cryptogram.
Ano yung cryptogram? Ay, okay.
Para rin siyang jumbled words pero magbe-base ka dun sa mga numbers.
May correlation sila.
Yes.
Ayun, meron na ako nakakita.
Try nga natin sagutan, pare.
Ito. Ang daming
May
life.
ang ballpen.
Yan, may nakalagay na dito.
Kaya nga
Life.
1, 2,
Di ba naman nila natapos?
puro life.
Ito. Yan, kung ngayon yan.
Tapos, ito, Arden.
Arden? Yun si Arden.
Arden.
Parang, ano sa mga similar nito na once na na-fill out na natin yung ibang
Okay.
words.
Ito, Hill to, pare.
Parang nakita ko to. Saan natin to nakita?
Medyo napapamiliarize ko na pero not sure eh. So, siguro sagutan muna natin pag halfway na.
Sige.
Baka mag-distinguish na talaga natin. Okay.
Okay. Parang nakita ko to sa stanza ni Jose Rizal.
Sa naalala ko na kasi puro puro siya die eh. 'Di ba?
Pero mas madami pa yung life kaysa die.
Pero naalala ko kasi sa Mi Ultimo Adios.
Actually, well, ito yung big twist. Sana ito yung Mi Ultimos Adios. Pero
Yung copy natin.
Yung copy natin. Yung official naka-folded. Hindi ganitong ganda. Tingnan nga natin.
Tingnan mo nga, feeling ko ayan, malakas yung kutob ko eh.
Kaya, anong bet mo dito?
500?
Masyadong marami. Ayaw nga, ito.
Oo nga, yan nga.
My light fancy, my ardent, passionate desire. Hail, cries out to the soul, to you, that will soon part from thee. Hail, how sweet this to fall, that fullness you may acquire. To die to give you life, neath your sky to expire. And in thy mystic land to sleep through eternity. Tama ba?
Tamang-tama, pre.
Ayaw nga. Simula sa F, simula sa D, E. Ayaw nga.
Siya nga yun. Ito nga yun. Siya nga yun.
Oo nga. Bakit si Jose Rizal gusto niya
Ano kayang gustong iparating sa atin ni Rizal?
Bakit ganitong pinakita niya yung stanza?
Siguro kasi.
Okay.
Ayan
Conspiracy theory?
Ayan yung topic natin ngayon sa episode natin.
Okay, well, bakit tong stanza?
Kasi ayan yung last poem niya. Kumbaga, farewell poem niya yan eh.
Ayaw nga eh. Well,
Diba?
personally, I think ito yung pinili niya kasi tignan mo, puro pinapakita yung sanctity ng life, yung pinapakita yung bakit importante ang buhay. So baka, gusto niya ibigay sa mga viewers natin na that light is the most powerful weapon. Kasi
Tsaka,
buhay,
feeling ko dyan sa poem na yan, parang inaccept niya na yung death.
Yan nga yung powerful message eh.
Kumbaga, na siya, nakipag-peace na siya kay kamatayan.
It's more powerful to accept peace than to die with death.
Yes, I agree.
Pero yun lang?
Grabe. Huwag ka na maghiling, baka mamaya dumating eh.
Sino kayo
Yan na tuloy. Ikaw kasi hiling ka ng hiling,
sino
pare.
ang tao na to? Sino si Rizal ba talaga yan?
Hiling ka ng hiling, pare.
Okay.
Ayan na naman si Rizal, oh.
Hoy, anong ginagawa natin dito?
Hoy, tama na, ah. Tama na.
Dito ka na sa podcast namin, may upuan kami, meron pang tubig.
Meron pa tubig.
Rizal, para sa'yo.
May tubig pa siya, no?
Oo nga eh.
Sponsored by The Mountains.
Wala pa siyang binibigyan ng pera eh.
Wala pa ba?
Ano kaya to? So,
Tingnan
I'm
mo nga,
assuming
baka
puzzle na naman eh.
Case to solve na naman yan.
Ang puzzle na to. Dalawa naman. Isa sa'yo, isa sa akin.
Tinigisya mo talaga, ah.
Siyempre.
Magaling ka, ah.
Nag-upgrade eh. Realize ni Jose Rizal na may pwedeng dalawang papel.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Jumbled words ang meron ako. Ikaw, jumbled
Ako
words.
rin eh. Bakit kaya may mga naka-red?
Ayan,
Tsaka
di ko
naka-black? Para silang langgam eh.
Ayan na eh. So, assuming from last time,
Tignan mo nga pare, baka connected na naman.
hanapin natin. Basahan tayo. Hirap hanapin eh. Naka-jumbled yung words.
Yes.
Ah,
So sa akin, a burning, the shed, and dead friend with
oh. Isang
Love.
stanza ba? Ito pa isang stanza to.
feeling ko tig-isang stanza to pare.
Tingnan natin.
Yung mic mo pare, baka di ka na naririnig.
Nainig niyo ako mga viewers.
So, a
Ay! I think nahanap ko na. So, ito. Let the burning sun. Ayan.
let the burning sun,
the raindrops vaporize. And with my clamor behind return
Ito
pure
nga,
to
yun,
the
oh.
sky. Yan nga eh. Let a friend. Ay, ito na. Ito.
Dito ka na sa
Oh,
inside.
let a friend shed tears over my early demise, okay? And on quiet afternoons, when one prays for me on high, pray to, O my motherland, that in God may rest I. Ano? So, yung mga naka-black, yung naka-black, yung mga mga basic words.
Oo, normal
Wanda,
words, kumbaga.
May mga red, mga nouns. Motherland, pure, praise, burning. Bakit kaya?
Raindrops, di ba?
Bakit itong stanza? Ano kayo sinasabi nila Jose Rizal? Alam mo ba?
Wala akong idea, pare. Parang grabe to si Rizal, eh, no? Talagang
Yan talaga siya magsulat eh.
binibigyan talaga tayo ng ano.
I think,
Problema.
personally, para din ang bibigyan ng problema eh. Ano yung sinasabi ni Jose Rizal? Yung nationalism. Yung di ba, nagdedebut tayo kay Jesus. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Oo, kanina.
Oh. Kung ganyan tayo kay God, ganyan din tayo sa nation natin.
Kumbaga, ganun din dapat tayo sa mga national
Nation natin. Kasi diyan tayo napaanak eh.
mm,
Kumbaga,
inang bayan.
kung tatay natin sila Jesus, nanay natin sila Pilipinas.
Ito namang Pilipinas, inang bayan.
Oh, syempre.
Inang bayan natin to, no?
Inang
Kaya
ina.
kailangan ingatan.
Oh, syempre.
Kasi pag di iningatan, kawawa tayo, no?
Oh, tayo.
Tama ka naman.
Nakaka-boring na mga stanzas niya. Pero naiintindihan ko naman.
Same.
Meron akong sana may guest mag-explain stanza per stanza. Ang dami pa na ng production. Pero itong goals na to, hindi pa ako sure na si Jose Rizal. May point siya. Well, yun lang.
Tama na. Ano ba? Pumunta ka na lang sa amin dito.
mo lang
ginagawa yan, pare, ah. Ito mo. Ito naman. Ikaw ka.
Yan lang.
Ito na naman tayo. Oy, ikaw, mamuro ka na.
Third time sa
Pangatlo
charm.
na yan, Ano kayang
naman
laman
ako?
yan?
Ito lang. Nag-downgrade tayo from 2 to 1.
So, ayun, dalawang stanza ulit siya.
Walang stanza, pero nawawalang letra.
Nawawalang words.
Or word, sorry.
So,
Pero ang daming images.
kaya nga may mga images dito. So, feeling ko 4 picks 1 word to.
Okay.
Kasi 4 yung image. Tama?
Okay.
So, hati ulit tayo.
Sige. Sa'yo yung taas.
Akin yung first stanza.
Ang hirap ng taas. Tingnan ka lang.
Sa'yo yung second stanza. Sige.
Anong word yan?
So, and when, tas ang nakikita ko sa pictures,
Aha.
sementeryo, lapida, tapos kabaong,
Grave?
mm,
Ano yung
Hindi.
grave ng tao?
pero, grave, feeling ko grave kasi, lang siya 5 letters,
Sulat mo.
grave. Sulat ko lang.
Ito naman, parang may farming?
Wait
Ano kaya
lang.
yan?
By all is no more remembered with neither cross nor stone to mark its place, let it be blank by man. Okay.
Ano kaya to?
So nakikita ko kasi sa picture, grass, tapos
Maraming farming.
parang may magsasaka rin tsaka kalabaw. So, siguro farming, pero
Anong
hindi.
salita?
Harvesting.
Harvesting.
Harvest, kaso walang R eh.
Ikaw.
Plowed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simula sa P. Pwede.
Okay,
Load,
sulat
load.
ko na. Sana tama.
Pero kung
So,
mali tayo, di ko na alam.
fast forward with spade, let it be scattered, and my ashes here to nothingness are restored, let them learn to dust over your earthly. So, ang nakikita ko pare ay para siyang universe.
Ooh.
Earthly universe.
Well, hindi.
Hindi,
Earthly
no?
universe. Earth na nga, may universe
Earthly
pa.
stars.
Stars?
Kaso walang R eh, no?
Ano ba yung universe?
Space.
Laki ng space.
Yun, space. Ikaw na pare.
Sige, tingnan natin. Then it doesn't matter. Then it doesn't matter that you should forget me. Okay. Your blank, your skies, your values, I'll sweep. Ano kaya yun? Blank. Same din eh. Parang puro space, pero
Baka your
nakita ko
clouds.
yung Earth. Airlines?
Your clouds.
Air clouds. Naaralan ko sa science namin. Yung ozone layer, ano yung tawag doon?
Baka atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Tama ba ako pare?
Daming letters eh.
Sulat mo na.
Yan. Okay, so your atmospheres, your skies, your values, I'll sweep. Vibrant in blank.
Note to your ears.
I shall be. Ano yung blank dito? Vibrant and wala ko nakakita eh. Parang windows.
Oo nga eh. Transparent.
Oo nga. Tapos may bote. Parang may sponsorship talaga si Jose Rizal dito. Nakita ko yan.
Parang tubig.
Parang tubig pero
Ano ba ang
parang
tubig?
opacity.
Ano ba ang tubig? Baka clear.
Clear.
Tama.
Okay, vibrant and clear.
Tama, pare.
Note to your
mo yan.
ears, I shall be. Okay? Aroma like hues, murmur song, morning sea. Constantly repeating the essence of the blank.
I keep.
Ano ba yung kinikip nila sa Rizal? Well,
Essence of the loyal.
wait. Ito. Tingnan natin yung mga
Hindi.
pictures. Ay! Cross.
Cross.
Sa Rizal? Friends ba sila sa heaven?
Simbahan.
May sambahan din dito. May tao nang pipray. Baka theology, faith.
Oo, faith.
Okay. So it's constantly repeating the essence of the faith I keep.
Yes, so nasagutan na natin lahat.
Ano kaya ibig sabihin ng stanza mo? Ano sa
Feeling
akin?
ko yung sa akin, in my personal opinion, about siya sa darkness of death.
Darkness of death?
Oo, kasi ang nung first stanza, kumbaga, about siya sa kamatayan eh.
That's
Doon pa
very
lang sa
deep.
grave, dun sa wala siyang stone or lapida na magmamark dun sa sa pinaglibingan niya.
Pero I think yung stanza ko kinokontra yung sa'yo eh. Kasi sinasabi yung first stanza lang eh. Then it doesn't matter that you should forget me. Bakit? Kung ang kamatayan is, about may nawawalan na tao, nawawala yung memory, ng isang great na person, like si Jose Rizal, bakit pa tayo manatakot sa death? Kasi at least nangyari. At least nangyari si Jose Rizal. At least
nag-exist siya.
At least nag-exist siya. At least to this day, the reason pinag-aaralan natin si Jose Rizal is because of these mga writings niya.
And hindi siya dapat hindi siya dapat matakot sa kamatayan. And dapat maging masaya tayo sa mga na-achieve niya. Something like that.
Something like that.
Mas nagets ko siya lalo yung poem. Kumbaga, it remains highly relevant in this day and age. Kasi nagre-resonate siya across sa pagiging makabayan, pagsakripisyo at saka sa pag-asa at pagmamahal sa bayan or sa country natin, di ba?
Yan talaga yung, parang,
Kumbaga, kailangan...
yung nakita mo yung buhay niya yung mga sinulat niya, yung mga ginawa niya. Yan yung point, di ba?
Kumbaga, kailangan talaga natin, yung storya ni Rizal, tsaka yung poem niya, it represents the universal struggle.
Oo, kasi
natin for freedom and sa dignidad tsaka human rights ng bawat
pero,
isa.
I would like to re-emphasize, di mo naman kailangan correct sa'yo. It's a very universal struggle for independence. Kahit sa mga, America, ano ba yung kinuha nila? French Revolution. Even in contemporary today, ang daming corruption all around the world.
Baga,
yung independence natin.
Ang pinaparating ni Rizal is huwag tayong matatakot mag-stand out for the betterment of our society.
Kasi I think dun sa isang part sa puzzle niya. Anyone can be a hero. Hindi naman kailangan na
matangkad ka, may yaman ka, di ba?
Hindi mo naman kailangan maging uno sa lahat ng accountancy mo.
Ang kailangan para maging hero ka is yung pagmamahal mo sa bayan. Kung hanggang saan naabot yung pagmamahal mo sa bayan natin. Yun lang for me.
Likewise, very same. And I think it just shows that, kung hatakin natin yung topic pabalik sa Mi Ultimos Adios, mamamatay na siya. I think, at the same time, na-realize niya, even though alam niya sa loob ng puso niya na dun sa mga sinusulat niya, baka, maging traitor siya sa sariling niyang bayan in sense na, kasi nun sa time, yung sariling bayan is occupied by the Spaniards, baka maging, ostracized siya, na-exile nga siya eh. So, in a sense, tama siya. Alam na niya, yung sinulat niya lahat yung mga libro, yung mga writings niya na baka mamamatay siya.
Kumbaga, sinabi na rin ng own mother niya na huwag siya masyado maraming,
Parable of the Month.
Kumbaga, ikamamatay niya yun eh. Yung marami siyang masyadong malalaman.
Para sa'yo ba, na-achieve ba niya yung goal ni Rizal? Reform to this day sa contemporary world natin? Independence?
In my opinion, oo. Kasi wala naman tayong sariling soberanya ngayon. Kung hindi rin dahil kay Rizal, di ba? Hindi lang sa kanya, of course, kundi dahil sa mga bayani natin. Kumbaga, yung poem ni Rizal, it serves as sa atin eh.
Okay, follow-up question. Na-achieve natin yung goal na inspire ang mga nanonood dito na...
Feeling ko naman kasi yun nga, kaya nga natin ginawa yung podcast na to kasi para pahalagahan nila yung mga poems ni Rizal.
Poems tula, libro.
Especially, makilala nila kung ano yung mga ginawa ni Rizal para sa bayan natin.
And again, to re-emphasize, I think yung Mi Ultimos Adios, I think, it is a sincere love letter, pero alam mo ba yung saying na kapag malapit ka na mamatay, parang that's when you show your true colors? Kapag desperate ka na.
Kumbaga doon ka pinaka-totoo.
Hindi siya umaway, hindi siya pero nagsutat lang siya. And that speaks volume then.
Sobrang saludo.
Well, I'm a fan of you now. Stan kita.
Ako'y yayao na sa bayang payapa, na walang alipit punuing mapang-aba. Dooy di nananatay ang paniniwala, at ang nagahari Diyos na dakila. Paalam, anak, magulang, kapatid, bahagi ng puso't unang nakaniig. Ipagpasalamat ang aking pag-alis sa buhay na itong lagi ng ligalig. Paalam na liyag, tanging kaulayaw, taga-ibang lupang aking katuwaan. Paalam na sa inyo mga minamahal, mamamatay ay ganap na katahimikan. Paalam na sa inyo mga minamahal, mamamatay ay ganap na katahimikan.